Hello, kiddies. This is Alice Cooper, and you're watching Artisan News. And you better watch, because I know where you live.
His name is Alice Cooper.
Here comes his cap.
Super Duper Alice Cooper had its debut last night at the Tribeca Film Festival in New York City, and along with Alice, walking the red carpet was David Bowie and John Lennon guitarist Earl Slick, several former band members, and Alice's wife Sheryl, whom he fell madly in love with and married in the mid-1970s after she was a dancer in his stage show. Sheryl was on the cusp of divorcing Alice in the midst of his troubles with substance abuse, which is chronicled in the movie, and she talked about how she mustered the strength to stand by his side.
Do you know what? Alice will say this, and I will too. You know, I don't look too much at the past. I think the past shapes our future, but I don't think we dwell in it. It's helped us become the people we are today. But to watch it again, I realize where we've been, what we've been saved from, and what we're called to. Do you know, I often say that God does not make mistakes. I believe He put us together, and He was not going to let anything tear us apart. I believe that. Hi, Alice. Hands down.
Slick talked about Alice.
The first thing that comes to mind is 18, because that was the first thing I was really aware of. And not to mention, the theatrics. So when I went to see Alice the first time, it was before I even started working with David Bowie, so that was the first real theatrical thing I'd seen. And then David did it after that, but if I remember, David sees this, he's going to love that. The first one I saw was Alice, of that kind of a show.
In an interview before the premiere, Alice Cooper revealed that he had forgotten about much of the movie.
You know, I forgot a lot of it, and I don't live in the past. I'm not one of those guys that goes back, and even though my history is really interesting because it was during the golden era of rock and roll.
Super Duper Alice Cooper will have a limited edition national run on April 30th. Those who wish to see it in theaters can find out where at superduperAliceCooper.com.
All of a sudden, Alice became more in the fishbowl than the rest of us. I got lost in the character.
The alcohol really drove me.
I had that 1 second of, what insanity are you in right now?